And
Broadcast this live.
we're live. Hello. How about this? I gotta say, go live. There we go. We're live across the board. How about this? Welcome to the Buyers and Sellers Show. And we're live. And there's Jeffrey Gitomer. And Jen's going to join us in a minute, I think. This is Jay Skinner. And uh, I'll get started about 10 minutes live after uh, the internet went out and there were some scheduling things on my
And the
electronic.
technology, the rule of Murphy and shit.
It got me. It got me.
Part of the
And
deal.
Jen's going to be popping in here again in a minute. But in the meantime, Jeffrey, welcome
Thanks, Jay.
to the Buyers and Sellers Show.
How are you doing?
Here. I'm doing great. How are you
How are
doing?
things in Indianapolis?
Indianapolis is very cool.
Getting ready for winter?
We are. We're getting ready for winter. And there's Jennifer Gitomer. Hi.
Hello.
We're live, Jennifer.
Woo!
Look at that. I'm going to knock this beginning thing here off. Good to see you. This is great. And for those of you that were saying, well, I was going to get on LinkedIn. Yep, I had a problem with that connection. And I'm going to run this broadcast across LinkedIn later on this morning so everybody can still see it. And if you want to catch this over on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or Rumble or Twitter live right now, you can go there.
Are you recording?
We're not only recording, we're live on 2 Facebook channels, YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and Twitter right now.
They need to have a channel called Mumble for people that don't speak very well.
That sounds like a great idea. Sign me up. Well, the exciting thing here that we're here to talk about is this that's just come up and been wonderful, which is the Assertive Selling program. And
Jay, you're so well prepared.
Yeah, look at this.
Thank you very much. There's here. Let me do this. Then this will surprise you too. The time is yours to control if you are prepared. The only way to relax is to be prepared.
I love it.
Jeffrey Gitomer. I heard that the first time on the 959 Club with you, Jeffrey.
I have to tell you that, I did the 959 for like 760 days straight. Mm-hmm. And there were some mornings when it was massive scramble. Mm-hmm. Pull off the side of the road, get off the airplane, get on the airplane. I mean, I did it from everywhere except the men's room. I never did it in a men's room. But it was close. But when you have a commitment, you make the commitment even if your ass falls off.
Exactly. That's what you do. And this is like the way to do it. And look, we've even got friends. Look, we got friends all the way from Trinidad.
Cool.
Randall. And he says, good day, Triple J. It should be called the Scribble FM.
Yep.
There you go. And let's see, we've got Scott Ricard. Good morning. Good to see you here, Scott. This is great.
The challenge for any of this is the technology is still primitive. Even though you can get shit on your watch and on your phone and on your laptop and on your desktop, it's still primitive. It's 10 years old, maybe 20 years old. Why don't you think about what the automobile was when it was 20 years old, or the television was when it was 20 years old, or the radio was when it was 20 years old, even the copy machine when it was 20 years old. So that we're looking at primitive technology thinking that it's unbelievable. Our children will be laughing at us.
They will, with all the artificial intelligence.
Yeah, look, my dad's still using a keyboard. Come here, you guys. You got to see this.
You know what? Let's move into what's coming up October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And we're talking about the Assertive Selling and Sales Certification Program. And I want to ask a few questions. And I know that Jen's got a hard stop here in about 15 minutes for sure. And I want to make sure that we talk about this, about what assertive selling is. And first of all, assertiveness doesn't mean being a jerk. So how do you know if you're selling aggressively and not assertively?
Very easy. If you use the set of slides that your marketing department prepared, you're an aggressive seller because all you're doing is talking. And if you use the words "this slide," then that means you're aggressively selling, you're a jackass, because you're trying to let the slides do the talking for you, and you're really learning nothing about the customer. And so assertively, you start out by asking, and you don't ever go into your presentation until the customer says, "Okay, what do you got?"
There you go. And Jen, I'm curious, is like, why does this even matter? I mean, you just kind of do the thing. People go in, they bob and weave. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not in the top 1%, you're top, but not top 1%, you're likely selling aggressively and not assertively. And there's these small, subtle differences that actually make the big difference when you're not just getting the deal, because sales is not about getting one deal. Sales is about getting that one deal, serving them, and getting so many other deals. It's the ripple effect of what comes from that. And there's no way to capitalize on that to the max if you're not selling assertively. And so, yeah, I mean, if you want to make your life harder and work harder and struggle, like, go sell aggressively, because it will work. It's just a pain in the ass and you'll piss people off in the process. But if you want to make your life easier, make more sales faster, and have more fun doing it, then you should be selling assertively. And that's why it matters.
There is one time when aggressive will actually work, but that's when you're serving. You can serve aggressively. You can make things happen faster. You can make it more personalized. You can customize it. You can create an amazing, memorable outcome. But selling, no bueno. And one of the things that salespeople don't realize is they take the method that they were taught of open, probe, present, overcome objections, close, and they don't probe very well. The salesperson, an aggressive salesperson will say, "Have you ever heard of us?
Yeah.
What do you think of us?"
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're shitty. I already Googled you. Either tell me something new or go away.
Well, Jeffrey, how did this whole idea of assertive selling as something that's a method that's yours come up? I mean, how'd you think of it?
Well, I grew up selling in New York City, and Jen grew up selling in New York City. And when we met, we realized that we both had the same strategy for making sales, which is asking before you tell anything. And I made millions of dollars worth of sales in New York City, literally. And it is not an easy place to make a sale for $10, let alone $1 million. But the challenge is that the way I did it was different than anybody else's. And when I unpackaged it, when I really refined it, defined it, it turns out that this is a process that had never been named before. We actually own assertiveselling.com. Wouldn't you think that somebody would have come up with that?
Don't even go there. There's nothing there yet, but we own it.
Yeah.
I like it.
But the bottom line is, it's so overlooked that when we have a certification program coming up, and if you come to this certification and learn the assertive selling process, you're going to be ahead of 99% of your competitors and 99% of the people on your team. It's pretty cool. It's amazing. And it will work anywhere. I mean, it works in New York. It'll work anywhere.
Well, look, every time you say New York, I think of the New York Sales in a New York Minute sales babe, Jen Gitomer. It's like, you guys both know about selling in New York. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Jen, what's this? Talk a little bit about this event, what people need to do to get in, and it's just like, there's someone listening right now. I'll be there. I know there's other people that are planning to be there as well, and others are saying, maybe this is interesting. Talk to us a little bit about what's involved in getting in.
Oh, well, there's only a couple of spots left, but there are some spots, which is the good news. So go to gitomertraining.com/certify. You might need to put in the wwws, but gitomertraining.com/certify, or just go to our website, gitomer.com. And it's linked right there at the top. You'll see all the details. It is a live in-person training event. When I was at my former company, I was in charge of sales training, and I took multiple different sales certifications. And every time I would take the sales certification, I would, from these other companies, I would come back to my boss and say, but this isn't how we sell. Like, I've been really successful in sales and I've trained successful teams, and this isn't how we do it. Like, this isn't real world. In theory, it's great in the classroom, but it's not practical. And so what Jeffrey and I have created is we've taken how each of us sell and what we need to do to be able to transfer that message, and turned it into a certification program that when you leave these 3 days, you'll be hitting the ground running when you go home, because everything we're teaching is not just implementable, which it is. It's not just action oriented, which it is, but it's how we make sales, because we're making sales every day.
It's bankable, and that's what a salesperson wants. And you can pretty much take the process, and we're going to go through this process literally step by step by step, and you're going to get insights that no one has ever had. It's how I sell, not how to sell. Big difference. And once I sort of uncovered it by going back and reviewing major sales that I made, the qualities and the strategies and even the techniques that I used were similar. And once you have that sort of foundational process, you can take it anywhere you want. So we will teach the foundation, and then anybody can put it into their own language and their own product or service, and literally instantly make it happen.
And they get 3 days with Jeffrey and Jen.
Yeah, at the beach.
That's right. That's right. We don't advertise that part because to us,
Yeah, we're trying to be humble.
Yeah.
But,
Well, this is going to be.
We've
already got it. My group already has a condo reserved, and we're staying there. So we'll be your neighbors for 3 days.
You're literally staying right there. Like,
yes.
let's see if I can turn this around. See that green
Yes.
roof? Like, you're staying in the condos that are right next to us.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but don't come over.
Pardon me?
Please don't come over.
Leave your binoculars at home.
Okay, right. Will do. Oh, you guys are great. So everybody go to gitomertraining.com/certify. And if that's too long to remember, I also want you to know you can go to gitomer.com, and the top banner, just click on it, take you to the same place. And look, we've got some people here. Always got friends. Tom Bigoski. Hey guys, happy Friday. Good.
Tom's kids are in college. I knew them when they were in grade school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Scott Rickard says, love this. I need to really learn the difference between the two. Thank you, Jen and Jeffrey, for letting me know that there is a difference.
The difference is so stunning. The difference is so stark that it will literally, not only will it freak you out, but it will put you in a position where you can immediately implement that difference. There's nothing.
Let's talk about one. Let's talk about something people do all the time, follow-up.
Yeah. So I redefine it as follow through. Because when you follow through with something, you go all the way past the sale to delivery and service. And so the challenge for the salesperson is you can jump up and down the fact that you made a sale, but it doesn't mean shit till you deliver it and the customer starts to use it and love it, because there's going to be other issues involved in that. And salespeople tend to say, I made the sale, I'm going on to the next one. No. When you make the sale, that's when you focus on the customer so that the customer will refer you the next one.
Mhm.
That's the secret.
Right.
Yes.
We
Well, yes.
we were dealing with someone that we wanted to do business with, and we started talking to them. I think it was March 31st of last year, and they were really interested in doing business with us. And every month, I thought we were getting this deal, like every month, except it didn't happen. And so, how long do you think most people would follow up for? Follow up is the key word, until they would give up, Jay.
Most people would like call one time if you're lucky, two times if they're really good. After that, they just give up.
Right.
Yeah.
They think I'm not going to make the sale, la-di-da.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what would a multiple 5-figure deal with the potential to have for a 3-month pilot, with the potential to have a year-long 6-figure deal, with the potential to refer others, do for someone's business?
Would change their life.
Right.
It would be
Be
amazing,
awesome.
right?
Be amazing.
Okay. Right. So I knew in my heart that we could serve this customer. I knew it. I knew we could help them. I also knew that that would be the potential outcome. And I followed up with them so many times, really it's followed through, that it took over a year to get the deal. We had 3 different email chains going.
Mhm.
One of them that said third time's the charm had like 54 emails in it. 54 emails going back and forth before even working together.
So
Okay.
in the assertive selling process, if you believe in your heart that you can help the other person,
Mhm.
you never quit.
Right.
So
Never.
the deal closed at the end of July of this year, more than a year later.
Beautiful. Hey, you know, we've got some people here. Let's say hi.
Yeah.
And Jen, do you have to leave or can you got a few more minutes with us?
I'm just going to wait until I get the phone call and then I'll
Okay.
give you the.
Peace out. Okay, so this is Eric Flournoy says the Skin Man and the JGs sounds like a doo-wop group. Blessings to all. And StreamYard and Facebook are having issues.
It is a doo-wop group because no one's playing lead guitar.
That's right, but we got piano and vocals.
We're harmonizing. We're
You
harmonizing.
know it.
Play the piano, Jay? Did I miss that?
Pardon me?
Did you play the piano?
Oh, well, I have now. And we're live, just in case you missed that. So anyway, Jimmy says hi, hello. And then Sharon, my niece, is here. Okay, Sharon's been going live every day for how many days? You got to tell us, Sharon. You're breaking records. And then there's Ruben. Hey, Ruben, good to see you. He says,
Jimmy O'Neill. I'm going to go back to Jimmy O'Neill.
Hi, guys.
Okay, adios, amiga. Thanks for coming. See you later.
Jimmy O'Neill is from Philly, but now lives with the Gentiles on the west coast of Florida. And he's just a great guy who is starting to, I guess, educate some of his potential customers on the value of social media and social posting. And he was supposed to retire, but now he's like working harder than he ever did in Philly. And I think it's wonderful. He's a great guy, just a great guy. He's an old Philadelphia, probably Irish Catholic, but we're not going to try to put him in a category. Been an Eagles fan since the time since diapers. And, we relate. We text each other, we video each other. And he's a fan of mine, but I'm a fan of his. Cool guy. Yeah.
And there's another fan of
Randall.
ours. Randall sending on what a friend. He says, until your arse falls off, then just a couple
more times. Exactly. And Tom Bogosky, we've been friends for a long, long time. Just a long, long time.
Good. He called this is the 10:59, just like 9:59, but for the late folks. There
Exactly.
You go. Scott says, follow through. Yes, sir. And Sharon, can you, this is my niece. She has gone live for her business each day for 1,050 days consecutively, never missed a single day. Congratulations, Sharon. Keep it up.
Hey, Eric, come to Wild Dunes and come on. It's time for you to show up one time. Just, I don't want to swear, but you know what I'm talking about. You got to freaking be there. How about that for not swearing?
And then let's see, time a Facebook user, time for skiing. Give it to us, Daddy. Oh, Eric. Sharon is the shit's knit. She is. Sharon is unbelievable. Yes. Let's see who else we have here. Okay, and we're shouting out. Thank you, Scott. Shouting out to Sharon. Congratulations, Sharon. Keep it up, honey.
So we're gonna fly from this thing here. I do have an 11 o'clocker, but so I'm only a couple minutes late for that. But I want you, anybody who's listening to this, when Jay puts it up on LinkedIn or wherever you are, if you need something, help me at Gitomer.com will get you an instant response. Help me at Gitomer.com will get you an instant response. And that's really all you need to use. There you go.
There you go.
And you'll get a call from me or Jen or Lisa or Erica or somebody from the team that's not only genuinely concerned, but they'll help you. They know how to take a credit card number and an expiration date.
Yes. And this is going to be a great program. October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Everybody be there. I'll play us out. Jeffrey, thanks for coming.
Pleasure,
this has
Jay.
been
Thank
a blast.
You for having me. Thank
we'll
you, bud.
talk to you later. Bye now.
Okay, cheers.
And here we go. This has been the Buyers and Sellers Show. I'm Jay Skinner, and you got to meet Jeffrey Gitomer and Jen Gitomer. And we'll see you next Friday, 10:35. Thanks for being here, everyone. So much appreciate your support here at the Buyers and Sellers Show. And we'll see you in Wild Dunes. Bye now.